Hi guys. I never do lives ever. I've never made a video of myself. I wouldn't want to. Um, the reason why I'm coming on here is the past, I want to say 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I have came into contact with so many wonderful people who are doing things out there for our children, for our women, for people that need solidarity, and they need the people that are going to give them support because they have no support system whatsoever. It so happened I walked into a doctor's office, and when I walked into the doctor's office, I was pretty much at my wit's end with my own story, and that's not for me to share today because that right there has nothing to do with anything at all. It ties into things, but that's not my story today. My story is that I live in Columbus, Ohio, and because I live in Columbus, Ohio, we hear things all the time, but we don't see them, or we ignore them, or we're just oblivious to the problem. And the problem is that there are women out there being sex trafficked. There are men out there who are being gentrified. I mean, not even gentrified. They're going against racism. And they're going against the worst of the worst. Like, people can't go out and feel comfortable because of how they're going to feel, how they're going to be judged. So I met a wonderful man today who is helping young men and trans men, and he's getting them the help that they need, because addiction is a disease. And how the addiction started, it doesn't matter. Sometimes it's forced. Sometimes it's environmental. Sometimes it's peer pressure. Sometimes they have no choice other than to do it. And they need the help getting off of it. They need the medication. If we were defunded for the medication that they're giving, our people that are clean for 30, 90, 120 days, a year, then those people would be lost. They wouldn't know where to go. They would go looking for more. They would go find it. They would steal. They would rob. Not all people are like that. Not all people have the funds. But the thing is that they're young men and they're trans men, and they're being subjectified and objectified, and they're being raped and they're being killed. We have women out here in the streets of Columbus that have no beds, that have nothing, that are being sex trafficked, that are being pulled into prostitution, that are given drugs forcefully, that have no underwear, that have no cosmetics, that have nothing. They depend on other people to bring it to them because they can't get away, because somebody's in control of them. It's a dilemma. It's a national dilemma. It is higher than the coronavirus. You want to say that we have a pandemic? We have a pandemic with this, with how people are being treated today, with how people are being judged. You should be able to walk into a doctor's office and say, hey, this is my life. This is my safe place. But you know what? A lot of doctors turn you away. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear, oh, somebody's taking Toradol, somebody's taking methadone, somebody's taking Subsub, somebody's taking Subtext, because guess what? You're here to look for a drug. So they go back out on the street again. prison system, it doesn't work. In prison, they don't get the things that they need. I'm not a beauty guru. I'm not a spokesman. I'm not a sponsor. But I tell you what, excuse me, if I could, I would make it to where other people have those things, and make it to where people can stand up and voice their opinions. And that's really the only thing that I have to say, is take a look at Columbus, Ohio. Take a look at Vegas. Take a look at Bakersfield, California. Take a look at Cal City, California, where there are 2 little boys missing. 85 days today. 85 freaking days. Either, one, somebody took them to give them the help that they need, because obviously they weren't being loved. If they were being loved, their adoptive parents would be out there looking for them, right? The bio parents, they were told no. They have strangers out there looking for them, spreading the word across the world. So if you think that your life is rough, could you imagine waking up and not knowing where your 2, 3, and 4-year-old children are? I can't. It's disheartening. And people are oblivious to this. People are oblivious. Or they just don't want to open their eyes. This is something I can't say to my family. Let this be a blog for me. At this point, I have no idea why I came on. But I do know one thing. There are people out there that care about these kids, and care about the kids out here on the street, and care about the women out there on corners, and care that addiction is a disease that needs to be treated. It needs to be treated, and people need second chances. And there's a reason why you meet somebody in a parking lot while selling an air fryer, and you're told that, hey, I take care of men, I take care of boys, I take care of transgenders. There's a reason for that. Think about that. I'm not going to say God, because I have my own difficulties with God. But there's a higher purpose out there. And like I said, I don't know what my purpose is going to be in life. But I know the one purpose that is going to be in my life right now is that I need to stop focusing on the little shit around me. Oh no, that outfit doesn't look right. Oh no, my nail fell off. Oh no, I look ugly today. Because guess what? Some people don't get to take showers. Some people have to sneak in bathrooms. Some people have to sleep under bridges. So thank your lucky stars. I won't bring anything of my personal into this until my story is ready to be told. And it's not pretty. My story is not pretty. But nobody knows another person's story. I might look like an average person on the street. I might look like I have something, or I came from something. But the truth is that I've been there. I've done that, and I've hurt. Maybe I haven't done everything that everybody else does, but I have been there, and I have had my own demons that I've had to fight. And it's taken 20 years of counseling, of therapy, of psychotherapy, of going to group meetings, of talking to counselors, of talking to my doctor. And because of this doctor that I found, and because of people that I've met, excuse me, randomly, I have met better people than some of the celebrities that you worship. And they need the praise. They need the thanks. And you need to thank them. Because without them, our world might be a worse place. And that's all I have to say. Don't give up on yourself. Believe in yourself. And if you need help, if you need anything, find me. Ask me. I will search for a resource. I promise. I don't believe in color. Yes, there is colorism. I'm not oblivious to that at all. There's colorism. There's racism. But when I look at you, I'm not judging you by that. I'm not judging you on your skin tone. I'm not judging you on the language that you speak. Treat me with kindness. I'll treat you with love. I promise. Till then, peace out.